Hi everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're joining from. I warmly welcome you to Collab365, the largest online SharePoint and Office 365 global conference in the year. I hope you enjoyed the keynote and the other sessions earlier today. And this is the second session I'm delivering for Collab365. In case if you miss the keynote and my earlier session, which was what's new in SharePoint Server 2016 for power users, please feel free to go and download the recorded sessions along with the PowerPoint presentations. Let me set some expectations before we go into the details. This session is primarily targeted for information workers and not for developers or administrators. I will not be covering any thing around developing applications for O365 or administering O365, and this is primarily targeted for those who want to get the maximum out of O365 as an end user. So let's get started. My name is Joy Ratnayaka and I'm from Sri Lanka. I work as a senior solutions architect for Total Amber Private Limited, and I'm heading the .NET and SharePoint practice at Total Amber, and I've been in the IT industry for last 14 plus years. I've served Microsoft community as a Microsoft most valuable professional from 2008 to 2014, and I was fortunate to be the first SharePoint Server MVP in Sri Lanka. And I've been serving Microsoft community as a Microsoft certified trainer since 2006, and I also participated in a number of industry conferences such as Southeast Asia SharePoint Conference, TechEd India, TechEd Sri Lanka as a speaker. If you want to connect with me, you can see my personal email address. Please go ahead and shoot an email, or else you can follow me on Twitter, Facebook or LinkedIn. What is Office 365? Is it another product from Microsoft? Is it another cloud offering from another vendor? Office 365 is a set of comprehensive tools powered by, governed by enterprise-grade cloud services provided by Microsoft. When we say cloud, Microsoft is not in the cloud. Microsoft presence in the cloud starting in year 2003. Those who are familiar with SharePoint 2003, you remember when Microsoft released SharePoint Portal Server 2003, Microsoft also provided the cloud version of SharePoint Portal Server 2003 under Microsoft Managed Services brand name. With that, Microsoft stepped into the cloud market, and when they released Microsoft Office SharePoint Server 2007, back in 2007, they released the next wave of their cloud offering with a different brand name called SharePoint Online. So with the next major release of SharePoint, which is SharePoint Server 2010, back in year 2010, they added a lot more features into their cloud offering, which is SharePoint Online, and they continued to improve their cloud offering, giving more and more features for those who want to use SharePoint Online within their organizations. Based on the feedback and based on the use of based on the feedback from the customer, and based on the stories Microsoft started hearing from the industry, Microsoft wanted to invest a lot and take a big turn in their cloud approach, and they started incorporating a lot more features which are critical for end users' day-to-day activities, and they kept on investing and improving their cloud offering. And here we have today their latest and powerful tool set which provides the public cloud along with the Office application, which is Office 365. So Office 365 helps every individual, no matter where you work from office, from a remote location, or whether you're on road, or whether you're connecting from a laptop or a mobile phone or from an iPad, whether you want to speak, whether you want to collaborate, whether you want to have a video call, whether you want to search. So whatever use case it may be, Office 365 helps you to be smarter and do your work at your best. So before we go into what's there in Office 365 and how to use some of those latest features of O365, I would like to take you a quick tour of Office 365. So you can see how to get started, how you can log into your Office 365 account in case if you have one already. And if you don't have one already, I encourage you to sign up for a trial account, and this demo will show you how to get started with your app launcher and how to explore the different features available in O365. So let me open up my browser. So I have already logged into my Office 365 account, right? In case if you are not sure of how to get started or how to log into the portal, it's very easy. Go ahead and access portal.office.com, and it will ask you to log in with your corporate username and password. So I have logged in to my Office 365 portal using my corporate account, which is the Total Amber account. So you'll be seeing a lot of live emails and documents and calendar events, which I believe is good, so that you know what I demonstrate is actually something we have been using for a long time. It's not just sample demos. So this is what you will see when you log into your Office 365 portal, and you'll be able to see my nice profile picture coming in few seconds, and then you see a couple of options here under settings, and this basically a link to this current page, which is your home page for O365 portal, and this is the breadcrumb which will tell you where you are at the moment. And you have the nice greeting, hello Joy, and always you can access the app launcher in case if you navigate to some other area in your portal. You can always come back to this you come back to this page, or you can navigate to any other area with the help of app launcher. So this is something Microsoft is going to incorporate into the next release of SharePoint on-premise version, because it's a nice way of navigating across different features in your portal. So these are some of the features you see at the moment. So this is the latest release as of today. You have options to access your mail, calendar, your people, to access your integrated Yammer space and news feed, OneDrive space, and your online sites, SharePoint sites, and your task, Dell video, which I'll be demonstrating later, and also Sway. So these are the features available in O365 at the moment. Frankly speaking, when we started with O365, we didn't have this much of tiles. We had set up limited tiles, but Microsoft keeps adding new features into O365. So one advantage over having an on-premise of SharePoint server, basically when you compare O365 with an on-premise implementation of SharePoint, one advantage would be O365 users are the ones who's going to consume, or who users going to experience all the latest features Microsoft deploying into SharePoint platform. So you don't have to wait until IT comes with a service pack or cumulative update and then apply into your on-premise server in order to get these new features. Whatever the features Microsoft rolls out into O365 will be available within your portal. So you will keep a lot of new tiles coming into your portal, so you'll be able to use them right away. So that's one advantage. So let's go back to our presentation, and let's have a quick discussion about why O365 is so cool, and why people talk about O365, and why organizations are moving to O365, and why it's so important for us today. And honestly speaking, I was a little reluctant to go to O365, going to cloud, and I've been using the Outlook and communicator and rest of the desktop applications which we normally install on laptops and desktops. And I was also initially reluctant to have everything on a web browser, but now I know the power. Actually, we all work on a modern workplace, which means people keep traveling. So people work in one location today, and they move to another location tomorrow, and sometimes you will be on the road for a couple of days and you are attending conference, so you may be accessing your mails and your conversations from your laptop or from your mobile, and tomorrow maybe from your tablet. So we have a very a complex work experience or lifestyle today. Every individual minimum have 3 devices today: a laptop and a desktop and probably a mobile, or sometimes a laptop and a mobile and a tablet. So we keep changing devices, and we keep shifting devices from time to time. We keep swapping devices from time to time. So we still expect the same experience even if we swap the devices. So that's we call modern workspace. So we want to be flexible as much as possible, and also we want to make sure that we have the same experience even when we access our emails or conversations or documents while we are roaming from our mobile. So we today work on a very modern workplace. We want to collaborate, we want to communicate across different devices, different platforms, and different geographic locations, and different file types and different type of content. So that's basically why O365 is so popular, because O365 fits into all these different user stories or use cases, in other words, and it has something to improve your productivity in each and every use case. So there are no use cases where you have to go back and purchase some other tool, or you have to look for an alternative if you have O365 within your organization. So one key area is BYOD, is a very popular term today: bring your own device. So most of the organization are actually looking forward, and a lot of organizations have already implemented BYOD, including our organization. So most of the other organizations also going forward for BYOD, which giving every employee to bring their own device. Probably it start with a mobile, or maybe an iPad after that, or maybe your even laptop, where you come and connect to your corporate network, to corporate email and collaboration platform, to corporate file server. So you connect and you get your information, and then you disconnect, you work offline, come and connect again, synchronize with your changes. So rather than you having to come to office every time and use your office desktop or laptop, it enables users to access all the information they need from their personal laptop or mobile or iPad, tablet, from wherever they want. So this helps every individual to be productive. So if you want to quickly look at your immediate meeting schedule, or your next appointments, or if you want to quickly look at your latest informations, emails, conversations, you have everything at your fingertips. So that's a whole idea of BYOD, and O365 nicely fits into BYOD. So you can connect any device into O365 platform, and with the help of Exchange Online, SharePoint Online, OneDrive, and with the Exchange notification, you will be able to stay up to date, alert, and connected with your devices with the corporate network. And how O365 handle BYOD when it comes to different devices, different platforms. So as an end user, I would love to see the same desktop experience when I work with a document in my iPad, in my mobile, and even in a PC where I don't have Office installed. It may be a kiosk. So the way O365 address this is giving you an options. If you're using your laptop or desktop, you can always go for Office for PC, which we have been using for a very long time. And if you're on a mobile, if you're on the road, you can always have Office mobile to read your documents, to edit your document, to collaborate using your documents, and also if you're using iPad or a tablet, you always have Office for iPad, which will give you the same iPad experience. It basically integrates seamlessly with your iPad, so you have the same productivity, same experience while you're on the road with your tablet. And also if you're on a kiosk and if you have a machine such as a kiosk where you don't have Office installed, then you can always access your documents using a compatible web browser, and you will be able to read, comment, in other words collaborate without having to install Office documents, Office tools, desktop applications in your PC. And also if you have noticed in my O365 portal homepage, I have an option here. If you want to install Office on a device such as a PC or Mac, you can always initiate from this portal. And also if you have a smartphone or a tablet, you can get the Office which is compatible with your smartphone or tablet from this portal itself. So that's basically leveraging click to run technology behind the scene, and it will make sure you have the required features of Office in order to open your application. So that's a nice way of addressing different devices and different type of users who are roaming and connecting from different locations, from different devices and platforms. So next thing is all about the communication and collaboration. So in case if you want to locate a document, so this traditional use case, the traditional story is you plug your USB, or you search for your file server, or you search for your email, or you search for your local hard drive, and there is no more room for you to say, oh my god, I forgot my USB at home, or it's actually in my home PC, not in my Office laptop. Actually it's in my other email box. Actually I forgot to copy into my Office laptop. So there is no room for those excuses anymore. So with the OneDrive for Business, all the users will be given a space in the cloud, so you'll be able to store all the important documents in this central repository, giving you access, not only you, giving even others depending on your control, access to this information whenever and wherever they want. So you will be given a central storage, so you can store the important information, and you can have the same file structure you would like to have, such as your file server structure or the structure you have in your personal computer. So you'll be able to have folders and different naming conventions and different permissions, few folders shared to everyone, few folders shared to colleagues, and certain folders private to you. So you will be able to basically structure the way you want and the control the way you want, having stored in a central location. So only requirement to locate or access this information is the internet connectivity. And also what you can do, if you are a frequent traveler, if you are not able to sit in office for a longer period, you also can synchronize your document from OneDrive into your local PC using OneDrive for Business desktop application. So you can always have a local copy of your cloud storage synchronized with your PC. And also if you don't have a OneDrive for Business desktop application, we can still use the browser in order to access this document. And as you can see, it's very easy for you to share the information once you have it in OneDrive. And also when it comes to co-authoring, SharePoint and Office 365 together, also Office Online helps you to have all the document in a central location, and Office Online and Office 365 Office Online is basically part of Office 365, helps more than one user to co-author on the same document. So you will basically put a full stop to the use case where when you want to work on a document with more than one user. What we used to do those days is you do your part and send an email to others as an attachment saying, hey, I'm done with my area, so please work on your areas, and let's merge all the changes later. So we don't want to do it anymore. You can put the document into OneDrive or a library in SharePoint Online, and with Office Online, everyone who are responsible to work on the document will be able to work on the browser, even if they don't have Office installed. So they will be able to work. They will be able to work on the same document at the same time. So before we go into insights area, so let me go and demonstrate some of the features available for you. So let's get started with the most basic need for every individual who is working on a corporate. It's basically access to mail, right? So once you log into the portal, you can click on the mail tile, and it will take you to the mail workload in Office 365. So as you can see, you will be able to go through, just like in Outlook desktop application, you'll be able to go through all your emails. You have options to create a new email, and you will be able to search for mail, and you'll be able to search for people. Then it will show you all the mails related to that person. You'll be able to create groups for your use, and not only that, it basically handles the clutter for you. So if you want, you can still get access to all the folders. You will see even conversation history and your junk emails, archives, and sent items. And the beauty here is you'll be able to search, and it's quite faster compared to your desktop mail search, and also you'll be able to easily see whether you have an attachment. And for example, let's look at this email, and you'll be able to see the preview, and here there is no attachment. Okay, here go ahead. So we have an attachment. So what you can do is you can actually see the attachment, and you will be able to say view, and the moment you say view, let me do that again. Okay, so you actually have options to download the document, or you can save to your OneDrive, my corporate OneDrive, or else what I wanted to show is you'll be able to actually see the preview here itself rather than downloading and looking at the document. So let's look at this email from one of my colleague, and it's a PowerPoint presentation. So you have again options to download, save to OneDrive. What I can do is I can actually say view, and okay, yep, and took some time. So you will be able to see a live a preview here with the help of PowerPoint Online. So this is powered by Office Online, and this feature is available for Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and OneNote. And if you have attachment with Word, Excel, PowerPoint, or OneNote, without downloading into your client PC, you'll be able to select it, and you'll be able to get the preview. And not only that, it's not a read-only preview. If you want, you can edit and reply to these people from the browser itself, right? For example, they say here, please find attached PM process and provide your feedback. So if I want to provide some feedback, I can say edit this presentation and reply to this email. And also you can see I will be able to see online presence of every individual because I have a Skype for Business as part of my O365, and also you have things like starting a slideshow and providing comments, and you also have certain features coming from O365. In order to provide feedback, you have an option. and also you have an option to download. So you have all the details within this screen itself, rather than going into another application or having to download and open in PowerPoint. Maybe you don't have PowerPoint installed, so you can easily access the document and you can get a preview and you can edit in the browser, and you can reply to all the people in this email with the help of Office Online. So that's a very basic requirement for every individual in an organization, and that's being addressed by Office 365, and this feature was there for a very long time. And same thing for calendar. Calendar is the next basic need for every individual, for us to being able to schedule meetings, events, and invite others for this meeting. So you have the calendar, and as you can see, my breadcrumb changes accordingly. So you'll be able to see my current calendar and all the live calendar events, and I will be able to schedule new calendar, new appointments, new events, and it will get updated. If you have an Outlook client, it will get updated next time when you open your Outlook client. And yeah, so as you can see, so I was supposed to do a SharePoint training today. So it's training at 2 p.m. And you see my month is full of meetings, and you will be able to create a new calendar event. You can even start an email message. You can have a birthday calendar, holiday calendar. You can basically start maintaining multiple calendars, giving you options where you can maintain your personal events along with your corporate events. And also you have the ability to share your calendar with others. You can search for an event in the calendar just like in the Outlook desktop. So I don't see any reason why I need to go to Outlook calendar, Outlook desktop client, when I have all these features in my browser. And you also have different views like today, month, week, work week, day view, all the different views such as just like in the Outlook client. And you also have any meeting rooms you have set up in your organization, and also you'll be able to see all the other calendars which you have access to. So that's how you can use calendar. And let me go back to my home page. You could of course select the app launch, and then you could switch between different features using app launch. And the people is another area which we have been using for a long time in Outlook client. We call it contacts. So that's the third very basic need when it comes to corporate users, having to maintain your corporate contacts. So we have people option in O365, giving ability to maintain contacts here in O365. So let's give it some time to load, and then also we have Yammer, in case if you're using Yammer, so which is not basic need, but if you have a Yammer enterprise social network already in place, you can always connect your O365 into your existing Yammer network, and users will be able to see all the Yammer updates within the same screen. So here we have my contacts. So it's basically showing all the contacts in my corporate directory. I have all the contacts, and thanks to Skype for Business integration, I'll see the online presence, the status, and also I see their contact card. I can select a contact, be able to see the contact card here, and look at the beauty here is you will be able to see any notes and any organization. You can see the organization structure, and as you can see, from reporting to Angelo Sen, is operation manager for web quarters, and these are the people who shares the same role, and he in fact report to our seller and in fact report to Alan. So you will be able to see again what are the groups he's he belongs to, and you'll be able to create new contacts. You can create a new contact list altogether. You can create a new group. You can also manage, and you can with the manage option you can connect to other social networks and import contacts. You can edit, delete, add to favorites, and all these are different functionality available in contacts. You can in fact search for a contact very easily, and it will give you okay, he is the person I was looking for, and you'll be able to get the details very easily. So it's nice and easy, so you don't have to go for any other application, any other desktop client when you have access to contacts alongside your mail and calendar within the same browser interface. So I still haven't moved out of this same browser tab. Working with the same browser. Whenever I want a mail, I jump in here. If I want to work with calendar, I jump here and to access people here. And same thing if you want to, if you have a Yammer platform in place, you can actually access the existing Yammer infrastructure. So let me open up the newsfeed concept. It's nice, and this basically incorporate some of the my site capabilities and my profile capabilities which are coming from SharePoint on-premise version. Even provide more functionality on top of that. Okay, so this is the news feed, and it says I'm following 25 people. You can click. So, and those who are familiar with the on-premise version of SharePoint, this is a very familiar interface for all of you. So this is exactly the same thing you will get in on-premise version of SharePoint. So without having to install SharePoint in your environment, or having to install an on-premise version of SharePoint, you get some of this my site and profile capabilities out of the box with O365. Because the reason behind we have SharePoint Online as part of O365. Now it says I'm following these 25 people, and also I'm getting some people suggestions thanks to the social mining capabilities in SharePoint. And let me go back to newsfeed, and it basically provides similar capabilities in SharePoint on-premise version as part of its cloud offering. So Yammer, of course, we have this is our old Yammer group, which we have been using some time back. So you will see the last update is somewhere around April. If you have a Yammer network in place, so as you can see, you can easily integrate this Yammer with your with the help of Office 365 app launcher. So I'm actually looking at our old Total Amber Yammer conversations within the same interface. What I had to do is just click the Yammer. So it basically pulls all the latest conversations and provides within the same browser window. So let me go back to home page, and I'm again in the news feed, and here you will see a search. So you can actually it's a conversation similar to search box, but you can actually start a new conversation here, and you also have option to go into your personal profile, and so these are some of the features offered by Dell, which I'll come back to later. So let me go back to OneDrive. So just to make sure that I cover the OneDrive demo. So we discussed about OneDrive having to store all the documents in a central location. That's the scenario you are looking at. So you can always leverage OneDrive for business and you can store all your personal or your corporate information in a central location. So I have, when I access my OneDrive, you can see in your URL it says j_ratnaik_totalamba_com. So it's basically my OneDrive. I have full access to this, and I have basically 3 items here. One folder called email attachments, shared only with me, and there's a folder called shared with everyone, so that I can put anything into this and share with everyone because it's already shared. And also there's a document called document, which is only shared for me. And so these are the files I have here. So you can always upload a new Word document, PowerPoint, OneNote, Excel, and you can also upload an existing one, and you can synchronize your online versions with your offline version in your PC with this option. You can configure alerts. Also you have options to look at the recent documents and also to see what's shared with me, and also you have the recycle bin option, which helps you to access deleted documents within that limited time period, just like in your SharePoint on-premise implementation. So in case if you delete a document accidentally, you can restore it quickly. So these are the items shared with me. You will see there are a lot of other there are a lot of documents here, a lot of documents shared with me, and a lot of folders, and who's the owner or who has modified the folder at last, and also there are options for you to sort, and there are different options, and also you can search for a document. Say for example, I can say let's say I'm looking for a document which has probably this word, so I'll be able to just specify the search term and hit enter. So yeah, so this is basically OneDrive, and you will be able to work with this folder just like you are working with your corporate file servers, corporate shared drive, or your personal folder, or even just like your USB drive, which you will carry from place to place when you're traveling. And the next thing what I want to demonstrate is actually sites, which is a cool feature. So this is basically the feature we have been using from the early stages of Microsoft Cloud's presence, but this has been enhanced a lot because it's running on top of the latest version of SharePoint, which is SharePoint 2013, and the future going to be Microsoft will keep investing on this version of SharePoint even before they invest on the on-premise version of SharePoint. So in other words, when we get the next version of SharePoint, which is SharePoint Server 2016, the on-premise implementation will have to wait for some time to get the new features, because those new features will be rolled out to this portion first, the cloud version first, before they roll it out to the on-premise version. So here we have couple of sites already created, and you see there are a couple of personal sites also created by couple of our employees, and you'll be able to search any document here. So let me just go into this team site. Yeah, so while it comes up, so let's also quickly go through with this limited time. So what's there for power users and information workers, or in other words in users, when it comes to insights and decision making scenarios. So O365 provides few powerful features which helps you to take decisions based on the insights information. So one is a Power Query, which will basically helps you to take decisions based on the query being executed on the browser. And also we have a Power View for Excel, which will be able to slice and dice, and will be able to analyze, will be able to look at various information from various aspects, including the maps functionality, which is nicely plotted on a map with the help of Power Map for Excel. And the other cool feature which I will demonstrate next is the next gen portals provided by O365, which will come into the on-premise version of SharePoint with the next release, SharePoint Server 2016. So what Microsoft is trying to do, whenever there is a requirement for a portal to be up and running quickly for various reasons, such as providing as a platform for sharing videos and announcements and articles and people information and knowledge sharing. So right now with the current version of SharePoint, there is a little bit of time that you need to invest on in order to get the portals and the infrastructure up and running. So with the next gen portals, what Microsoft is going to do, it's going to give you an option where you can quickly provision a site with the required infrastructure. So those portal will be intelligent and already social integrated and also ready to go and mobile with the mobile capabilities. So some of those next gen portals are already available at the moment with your current O365 release. So I will demonstrate a couple of those with the demo today. So this is the SharePoint site that I was trying to show you, and here we have almost every feature except BI, like performance point services. Those unique features are not there in the site's workload in O365. You have to go for the on-premise version, but rest of the features like sharing and quick page editing and the ribbon, and also ability to create new sites, provided you have permissions. You have whatever the features you name for collaboration and content management and communication, all of those features are already available in the O365 sites workload. So here we have libraries to store documents, and we have option to share my site and invite people, and I have ability to follow, and also we have options to create, let's say, add an app. You have always have an option to add a new list or library or any other custom app coming from your custom code. Here you have document library, custom list, form library, wiki page library, picture library, links. So people who are familiar with SharePoint on-premise version, or power users who are dealing with on-premise version of SharePoint, so all these icons are very familiar for them, because this is what we have been using from SharePoint 2013 RTM. These icons are very familiar. So this basically the same set of features available in the on-premise version of SharePoint. So you can, whenever you want, you can quickly set up an announcement list with this template, and you can get your announcements up and running in your site without having to roll out anything on premise. So everything governed by Microsoft public cloud. Okay, so let me go back to my portal, and I'm going to show you a couple of next gen portals. One is Delve. So Delve is the feature which helps us to delve into people through content and content through people. So in the previous version of SharePoint, when we want to locate a person, we always go to people search, and we want to locate for a content, we go to the content search. But the relation, basically the relation between the content and people were limited to certain set of layers. But what Microsoft did, they implemented Delve with the help of machine learning behind the scene and the Office graphs. With the help of Office graphs and Delve, we will be easily able to locate content through people and people through content. So this Delve will basically cross the boundary of the content and people relation, and it will go far to get the relations between the content and the people and the group. So it's not just peer-to-peer relationship between the people and the content. It even jump multiple layers and find out the different groups that I belongs to, and the different people who are in my groups, and their content and the relationship between my colleagues. So based on that, it will basically give you nice and easy content and people search. So this is the dashboard of my Tel. So it basically gives you some cards. We call them cards. So here you have the title. It says okay, this is an email I received from Masanka, and this icon indicates the attachment. Icon indicates this is an email sent to me with an attachment. It's basically a PowerPoint attachment. So this is the same PowerPoint presentation I showed you a few minutes ago. And also this is an email again with a Word attachment sent by Tharindu, and these are the default icons of Excel, because they don't have any icons. So if you have any icons inside this Excel, so you'll be able to see a thumbnail of those icons in this card. And here it will show you all the people that I recently deal with. So you can always access this information, and also as you can see here, it says only people who have received this attachment can see this email. So it means you don't have to worry about the privacy and the security. It says Dell respect your privacy. Documents you haven't shared are private and will never be shown to others. So it's very clear to you that you don't have to worry about the security and the permission, because it's going to show you the content based on the access you grant, based on the sharing you configure in your environment. So if you have shared this document or email with someone, he will be able to see it in dashboard. If not, no one will be able to see the document. It's only for you. So here I will be able to see my email, and I'll be able to look at the PowerPoint presentation which comes as an attachment. And the next thing is you can actually share if you want. If there is a document you have authored, or if you have access to edit, you can always send a link to someone else. You can see who can see this. You can put it to Yammer. You can talk about this document in Yammer, and also you have a lot of other options, like if you have permission, you can remove from board for the documents you have added. So let's look at my profile. Under home you have an option to go to your profile, which is the one I got earlier, right? And here you have couple of things. Okay, this is a video that I uploaded, and this is a document I put into the OneDrive. So here I have options to remove from the dashboard, and also if you want to see more related to me, I can click this, and also I will be able to upload my profile. So I don't have a lot of information or documents shared by me. So let's just look at a different person who has been using this quite extensively. So Yazin is one of my colleague who has been using our O365 heavily. Now as you can see, there are a number of documents in Yazin's dashboard which I have access to, at least given read permission to me. Some comes with previews because they have pictures like this. Some don't, because they don't have pictures. And also I can click on Yasin here to go and see Yasin's profile, and you will see some of the pictures Yasin has taken, right? This is one of our corporate event, and you can also go to Yasin's profile and you'll be able to see nice organization structure, right? So let's look at a different person. Let's say I want to look at Nalin is one of my colleague. So you'll be able to see he reports to me, and then I reports to Asir, and then I reports to Alan. So you'll be able to see a nice graphical organization chart coming in as part of your people search. So let me also go to my profile, and then I go to my profile area. So since I am the person who who I can administer, I can always access my OneDrive from here, and I can access my profile. I can easily put up a new post if I want. I can simply say new post, and then it will give me an option within the browser itself where I can go and create a new blog post. So it's setting up, so let's not waste our time because we have limited time. And the other thing what I wanted to show you is, okay, let's go back to Yasin's profile, since we have a lot of documents. So when you go into Yasin's Yasin's board, you will be able to filter based on the file type. I want to look at only the Word documents. It will automatically filter and give you all the Word documents maintained by Yasin, which I have access to, read access to. Now here, as you can see here, okay, there are 6 people who reports to me, and then I reports to VP. So it's nice organization chart coming up with the Dell. And there are a lot more features when it comes to Dell. And with the limited time, I'm going to quickly go into video. The other next gen portal, which I'm going to show you, which helps us to maintain all the videos. Now this is helping me to maintain different channels. Now if you look at, there are a few channels which we have created. One created by me, Learn O365. So there is a video that I have created, so you can easily click this video, and then you will be able to share this. Sway is another way of sharing your ideas. So we have a couple of things about intakes and some photos and stuff like that. And also the other thing I wanted to show you, what's cool about O365 is you have an option to go to O365 store, and you will be able to look at what's new in terms of addings, and you will be able to use different addings based on your requirement. And okay, so coming back to presentation. So what's O365? It's, I think, very clear. It's a set of comprehensive tools governed by Microsoft with the enterprise grade cloud services to make our day-to-day activities, to do our day-to-day activities at the best. And also, if you look at the status of Office 365 today, we have about 80% of Fortune 500 companies already in O365, and it's growing. And if you want to know what's coming tomorrow, so you saw what's there today. If you want to know what's there tomorrow, what's coming tomorrow with O365, you can always go to roadmap.office.com, and it's a nice page where you can actually see. Okay, so this is the store, O365 store, which you'll be able to get some addings. Some are free, some you have to buy, you have to pay, you have to get a license. And this is the O365 roadmap, which will show you what is launched already and what's rolling out and what's in development. So you can easily go and see what are the features you can experience already, and what are the features you can expect in future, and what are the features already in development. And definitely you can join their voice, and you can suggest your ideas as well. Okay, so with that, I hope you got a good understanding about what O365 can do for you as an end user. So since it's a recorded session, I'm going to be online for next 5 to 10 minutes answering your questions. And in case if you want to contact me after the session, you can shoot an email to me on my personal email, or you can send a message on Facebook, or you can follow me on Twitter or LinkedIn. So thanks a lot for attending the session today. I hope you enjoyed the session. I hope you learn what you can do with O365 as an end user. I hope you will get the best out of O365 and I hope you will get the maximum out of this Collab 365 conference. Stay tuned for more great sessions. Thanks a lot for joining. Thank you.